Yep, I am busy doing all the announcements. Alright, I gotta go find my headphones. I knew I forgot something.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, right. Since my contract's in here, they should just be in here.
Nice.
Unless I moved them, which is also possible. And what I did. Hooray! Alright, I've acquired the bat bastards.
Alright. Get them bats.
Okay, game audio sounds good. Our audio sounds good. Yep, we should be good to go.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Friends and enemies. Let us go to chapter 5, aka Why Is My Butt Hot?
Because it's 100 degrees outside, probably.
Okay, also...
That's chapter 1.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything.
Gotcha.
You gotta blow on it. There we go. Alright.
I mean, we could just go back to the Toad House and heal, so really any damage you take, you're fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Right, yeah, that little ice effect will pop up too, because I told you to put the ice badge on since it's a fire-based area. And some of the enemies you fight are literally just going to be fire, like an actual fireball. And so by jumping on them... Still nothing, huh? Nice block.
Okay.
Yeah, still doing it. I think it's because I unplugged this slightly because I thought it was doing that, but I think you were the one that was going back and forth.
I was
Okay.
not.
Oh, I thought on the character selection, because I'm like, it was working a second ago, so I like went down plug and I'm like, oh no wait, I thought that was you just picking at random, because they were both going to die.
No, like it worked and then it didn't work and then it worked again, so...
Alright, now, is it good? No? Maybe? I have a feeling I know what it is. It's probably the actual connector rather than the controller, if I had to guess. Alright, now it should be good?
No, no,
Nope.
no.
Okay,
no,
cool.
No. Very wrong.
If I can find the port for it.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, when in doubt, let's try switching controllers.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh god. Okay.
I was gonna say, you can just wait there. It's not a time-based turn RPG.
Yeah, it is.
We can try that at somewhere down the line if you want to play Final Fantasy X-2.
Oh god, I don't know. Alright.
I mean, I'd probably have you
Let's
play
try
10
this again.
first. Just keep in mind the chord for this one is not as long.
Yeah, that's fine. This is much better. Okay.
Which is funny, because that is the controller that I got when I got my GameCube. So it is only a couple years shy of you.
Ooh, it's old. Alright, let's try this. Let's go back here real quick. Sweet. Alright.
Okay, so your first stop is... I think we did all of that stuff. To head to the port, which is down and to the left. Unless, like, you might want to check your items and stuff to make sure you're good before you head out. You can get back pretty easily, but it's a little bit of a chore, too.
Super shroom, knife shroom.
You probably need some FP restoring stuff.
I don't know why I'm going here. Ignore me.
Just really excited to go there.
Yep. I'll shop over this way. way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just check and see what you have to check, and then if you need to cook anything, I can give you the recipes for it. Because there's not a lot, there's no FP restoring items in either of the shops in here, from what I remember. Which is kind of annoying, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Honey syrup would be one.
Take that.
Let me see what the lime mixes with real quick.
The lime and the goom nut.
I know the goom nut you can make into a goom cake, which will make it go from 3 to 10, which is pretty good. So you definitely want to grab that.
The goom nut.
Yeah.
The lime and the goom nut. Grab it all up. You can also do the leaf to make tea, right?
Yep. Let me check on the apple. Do you have cake mix? Yeah.
Yep.
Grab the apple and the cake mix. You can mix those together, which will be 5 HP and 15 FP. Which seems to be the best thing to use the apple for. Usually the cake mix by itself is pretty good, but the cake mix also mixed with anything will usually be FP restoring items. Not always, but usually.
Alright, to the lady.
I like these little sleeves, but my god, they are impossible to get open effectively.
I can try if you want.
It's not even a fingernail thing, it's just slippery is all.
Oh, I was gonna say I have smaller hands.
I don't think it's that. It's because they also have like a different thing on the inside as well to keep the cards protected.
Fine, take my book.
Ah, yeah, that's right. You do need to give her that. Forgotten about that.
And then just apple and cake mix.
Yep. And then she'll be like, hey, you want me to use second ingredient? Same as they did in Thousand Year Duel. There's my baby. I was wondering where she was. Took forever to find that salamance. Here you are. This recipe is not too bad. But it might make a nice coaster for my drink.
Alright,
Yeah, and then each of those individually should work. And now I'm done messing with Pokemon cards. For the time being.
And do I need to add anything to the goom nut?
No, just goom nut. I think if you mix it with a cake mix, it's like a nutty cake. If I remember correctly, but they both work pretty well. Or no, this is the nutty cake. Yeah, this should be the nutty cake, which is 10.
And I just leave the nutty, or the honey S's?
Yeah, leave the honey one as is.
Okay. Sweet. That should be ready to go then.
Oh yeah, the cake mix and the goom nut is a big cookie, which is 20 FP. But that ought to honestly be plenty because you do pick up items while you're there, obviously. But that should suffice if you need FP. There should be a whale out here. Check the other dock that's just to the foreground. Yeah. Ground pound him. I'll teach him.
And throw me bodily from his person. Why are his eyes up there?
Why not? He's made of paper, it's fine. It's a huge tuna! Obviously!
I suppose.
Especially since he already said he was a whale.
Feels like something's jumping around in my belly. Help me. This great tuna seems to have a bit of a bellyache. Let's say you lend the fish a hand. Am I going into this?
Yes.
I'm not even a fish. I'm a mammal. Damn it. Fine.
You big fan of Jonah, right?
Okay. Yes. I'm aware of that. Okay. Here we go. Wow, who dat? What do you think you're doing with that?
Now I'm picturing him having Terra's voice when he freaks out.
Am I just fighting him?
Yep.
Okay.
20 HP. You can only have Watt as your partner for the record in this, but even the guide says it's a pretty easy fight. I like how this whale managed to have, like, crates inside of him, glass bottles, looks like a boat.
And this little guy is what's bothering you?
Yep.
Well?
You always just, yeah, I was gonna say use Starstorm and then just focus while he's up there. Yeah, last I checked, whales don't digest wood very well.
No?
Or glass.
Really, this is just a statement on the state of our oceans.
I was about to say, because if they did, this wouldn't be near the problem it is. If it was like, yeah, we're polluting with a lot of trash. Oh, they can eat that with no problem? Okay, then it's fine, I guess.
Ouch.
Yeah, focus with Mario and kill him with what? Easy.
Slightly charged.
Yeah, I think if you use the badge that like increases the amount you get from focus, it'll say it's greatly charged.
Aw, shucks. First I think I get away from that old fishing man, and then I get all swallowed up by some huge fish. Oops. Awkward. I've just been falling out of frying pans into fires since I was just a grub. Talk about a lousy lot in life. Mario, it's me. You know, the whale. Can you hear me? The stomachache has cleared right up.
And now you're dead.
Because we're drowning? I don't think that's how whale anatomy works.
It's paper, it's fine.
Look at that dumb old fish that ate me all up and such.
Again, not a
Dumb
fish.
Idiot. I thought I was a goner for sure. I'm awfully sorry, I was just having a nap with my mouth open.
Oh, you're one of those people.
I think that this kind of fish, like this kind of whale, has the things
Yeah, the
that
little,
filters.
the little bristles.
Yeah, so I don't think you could have swallowed him.
But we'll roll with it.
You just watch it. I'm being threatened by a... Oh no, the whale's being threatened. I'm being thanked by a little... whatever the hell that is.
Don't know.
They should call you Dr. Mario.
Hey.
The camera.
Hey.
I, the tuna, I am the whale.
Just accept your lot in life. Everyone apparently thinks you're a tuna.
Yep. Anywhere. To Lava Lava Island, what a trip it will be. Alright.
Onward to fame, fortune, glory, and fire.
Am I gonna have to go in his mouth again?
No, you just talk to him and then you ride on his back.
Oh.
It's an automated cutscene once you talk to him.
I'd like to go, thank you.
Boink.
The eyes bother me.
They stare into your very soul.
I can't believe we're on a tuna. That would be because we're not.
Good news, you don't have to believe that.
That is an attempt at a bird.
Yep. They were going for the Yoshi's Island theme, which is why the background looks the way it does with the clouds, is because the birds look like that in Yoshi's Island, because that was on the Super Nintendo, which would have been a console behind this.
Hot, hot times on Lava Lava Island.
Heck yeah, Island Orgy, I mean nothing.
Bow, bow, bow.
Why? I like how Watt jumped despite the fact it can float, so it could have just floated.
Yeah. Want me to take you back? Just ask. Well. Voracious, behold Mario off in the distance at the top of lava. Triumphant, we must hurry and make haste.
Olay! Or something, I don't know. Whatever his catchphrase is. So there's a lot of plants around here. These guys will give you hearts if you talk to them. Sometimes they're enemies, but the ones here are always going to give you hearts. But they can potentially be... Also, there's a stopwatch back there behind the bush. There's a couple other ones that might be around, but we'll just make a note of them as we go. Yeah, there's one of the other ones. If you jump on that one, the blue one, and then hold down L, you can float up in the air so you can get the coins that are up there.
Alright.
They're used to get to higher places in like 1 or 2 puzzles in the game. And last but not least, well, first of all,
help, I say help.
The one with the bell right there, if you use Watt's ability, if you use down, almost always when you see one of those plants, there's going to be a hidden block near it.
Nice.
And you can always just double check with Watt if you need to.
What do you recommend?
I'd probably say the Dizzy Dial. Well, I don't know. Actually, probably the Super Shroom. One of the Super Shrooms.
I jumped on his head, too.
You did it! It's the old classic of the Three Stooges of hold still, I'll get him, and you hit the wrong guy.
I got him.
Fuzzies, your favorite. I hear you're a big fan.
Indeed.
These are the almighty jungle Fuzzies. Because they're yellow, I guess? I'd have figured a jungle Fuzzy would have been like brown or green. But sure, we'll go with yellow.
Because they're on a beach. Stop that. Hey now.
Yeah, they're kind of obnoxious. I did mention these, I think, the first time you ran into Fuzzies in Forever Forest, but they were a different type of Fuzzy. I'm not even gonna go there.
Also,
too easy of a reference.
Die.
Also, you get a level up from that, so it was a good thing you did that.
Yep.
Oh, nope, not quite! Haha!
No!
Yes! Yes!
Short. God, you're kidding me.
You'll be saving him a lot, for the record.
I will not press on. I need that.
You're not a Reliant K-Song? That's disappointing.
Absolutely not.
A letter to Igor and Boo's shop. There should be a hidden block somewhere. Yep. That's up to you if you want to keep that. I would pass just because bear in mind you can buy those at Boo's shop for a coin.
Yeah. Can I hop on here and roll L?
Whee!
To spin around in an upwards direction. Yoshi's Village!
Yeah, so that was why they had the reference to Yoshi's Island, because it's an island where there are Yoshis.
How clever.
Yep. Well, I mean, outside of I would say prior to Mario 64, Yoshi's Island was like one of the more successful Mario games. Like, honestly, the reason that Yoshi is as popular as he is because of Yoshi's Island. Like, that was what made him go from, like, just an additional hit for Mario, basically, to an actual character. Including a fat one, apparently.
Maybe too dangerous. Well, I am gonna go anyways.
I believe there is a hidden ground pound panel right there where you're standing. You can't ground pound while you're holding them, though. I should probably pull up those hidden panels. Nope.
Okay.
The baby Yoshis and a shop. And to the right of that, there should be an inn and a save block as well. I would recommend checking at least 2 items while you're here, and then going back to hit that tree that's next to you, because it will drop a coconut, and you will need a coconut for a favor for Koopa later. So it's easy to just grab it and check it right here while you can. I'd say just try to keep a balance of HP and FP. Oh, these are just my lava lava.
Well, and I can go back and put the coconut.
Yeah, that's true. I think it is that tree. You have to get a little bit... It might be to the right of that. Yeah, I just know it is a tree on this screen. Yeah, it's probably not that one, but that one.
It's probably the one with the giant balls hanging off of it.
Yep. That's how you know it's a manly tree.
Yep. It's a boy tree.
Yep. So that would be a girl house.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know where the uvula is. I'm sure it's there somewhere.
I don't know either. I don't like that he says, "What's your pleasure?"
He works at Chick-fil-A. What's your pleasure? How do you take it? I'm not answering that question.
What do they even put in?
I mean, you could just not worry about withdrawing anything too if you want, because there'll be more items. Usually keeping like 7 to 8 is the optimal strategy. Also, we missed a star piece on the beach, so if you go back there, I can point it out to you. Yeah, one more screen over. Yes, that one to the right of the blue plant, that tree. Hit that with your hammer, and you will get a.
Wait.
You might as well fight it. You're close to a level, so you could just like use your Starstorm on it. Just hold still. He'll come after you. Oh, you don't have enough for Starstorm. Well,
I don't.
Cool. It wants to be your friend.
Absolutely.
Not a big fan of the color yellow.
I'm okay with yellow, I just... I don't know how to phrase that in a way that doesn't come out dirty. I don't...
Let's see, you started...
Parasites, I don't like parasites.
Ah, there you go.
I'm trying to remember what I last did.
I believe, because you start the game with 10 HP,
Yeah.
so you've upgraded that in increments of 5, so you've gone up without them by 4. I think FP is what you need, because you start with 5 FP, so it should be 5 lower than your HP.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that'll put it 5 lower. And I think that puts you back at even for what you were doing. It's not a ground pound, it's a you hammer the tree.
Oh.
Yep, there you go.
Nice.
That was it. That was the only one there. Are there any in Yoshi Village? Yeah, we already got the one in Yoshi Village. So I will keep an eye on the other 3 when we get to that point.
Okay. I just got a level, so I just heal.
Yep. So for now, what it wants you to do, I will probably handhold a bit in this part because it's a little bit of a maze what you have to go through, which kind of sucks.
Because we have a little secret entrance over here, we got a tree over here, and we got one over there.
Yep. So the first thing you need to do is talk to all the Yoshi kids.
Children, speak to me.
Children of the Corn, perhaps?
Cheep Cheep stops us.
Also, I think that red one has a letter as well.
Okay, I'll speak to him again.
Yeah. You just need to talk to him with Parakarry out. I think it's that giant big quest one that you have to like keep talking to kids. And they'll just keep passing letters. Yep. Okay, so now I got that for later.
Okay. I talk to him, I talk to him. Talk to him, and come here. Speak to me.
Okay, so now at this point you can leave to the right-hand screen. Taking the trampoline just leads you up to where character will be later on, but they're not there right now. So it's empty.
Not this again.
H-E-L-P. I like how the Shy Guy, he's just going for it, man. That's how you use a spear right there. Just beat the heck out of him like it's a baseball bat.
Also, I totally jumped on him.
They are prepared, for they are the jungle guys. I guess, I don't know what these ones are called. Nope, spear guy. Like the thing you can get in Mario Party for a capsule.
Ouch.
And they poke you!
Ouch.
Don't worry, since you blocked by ducking with holding your the top of your head in your hat, that blocked the spear shot that hit you in the crotch.
Exactly.
It makes sense, don't ask questions.
Don't think about it.
He does his little dance!
Uh-oh.
And undoes your work! Poke. Poke.
Ouch. Excellent.
You've done it. You've saved him again.
You're gonna give me some kind of compensation for that?
He gave you a thanks.
I'm probably gonna go back and kill him real quick, since I'm just literally one.
I think once you go back from that healing, it's just going to tell you you're at a dead end, so you're going to have to come back here anyway.
Oh, I guess.
Yep, it is.
This massive thing that looks like a gate. This, I don't know how I feel about this.
You just hop the bushes, it's fine.
I mean, you might as well take a nap in the bushes at this point. Like, look at that. I will be more comfy in the bushes. I promise you.
Where all the nice spiders are.
Ew. Be more comfy on the beach, pushover?
Yeah. I'd rather deal with, like, crabs and snails than spiders.
Okay, so that way is a...
It is a dead end, but you have to go there because you have to talk to Colorado before it progresses the plot.
Damn it, Colorado.
Why can't you be Texas?
Shake the bushes. Ah, Mario. Looks like the entrance to the volcano.
Yep.
It's a shame that it's, you know,
over there. And we're out here.
But what I want to know is...
Why is Watt having a seizure?
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
Well, you know what they say.
Don't jump in lava.
Where there's a will.
Fire at him.
Yep. No.
Surprise!
You gotta be kidding.
I say next time it happens, we don't save him. Oh, go back to that screen real quick. The giant tree, go behind that. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh, when you saw it. Giant tree.
There you go.
Nice. Probably gonna check that for the time being.
That is a fair point. Somebody saying, internally mystified by why Nintendo decided to stop having as many unique NPCs. Funny you should mention that. See, the thing is, you know how Thousand Year Door is beloved by a lot of people? Nintendo didn't like the fact that the developers made their own characters for that game, and so they legally took away their rights to do that again. So that's why you don't have any Vivians or anything like that anymore, and all the party members are just, like, typical Mario characters, and there's nothing new. That's one of the reasons people don't like any of the games after Super. Because I think it was between Thousand Year Door and Super that people, like, the fans liked it, but the developers did not. And so as a result, yeah. Good call on that one, boys.
Did I need to go up the thingamabobber before? Ouch!
Yeah, I told you, some of those are enemies.
Yeah, that's fair.
They got saliva. Or maybe that's supposed to be the equivalent of, like, what spider webs are made out of, like, really nasty looking silk. I don't know. Looks like they attack like the piranha plants do. It's literally just called a hurt plant. Wow, okay. I'm glad I took time to read that. So yeah, when you're in this part of the jungle, don't touch the heart plants, because like almost every single one of them is going to be one of those.
That's fair.
What you can do, though, is move those bushes out of the way. The ones that are in the background. Yep, those. And that will allow you to progress. That will hurt you.
Ow, why?
Because it's the jungle, where things hurt you.
Or give me money.
Or give you money.
Hey.
It's the jungle, where everything hurts you.
I know.
I'm just gonna keep doing that every time you get attacked by something new. Welcome to the jungle, we've got blood and pain. Also, for anybody playing along, the spear guys with the spears when they hold them up, as well as I think these plants do count as spiked enemies, so if you have Spike Shield, I would suggest putting it on. As well as feeling fine, because a lot of things like to dizzy you here. Speaking of dizzy, there's a super soda.
Okay.
Check the tree with a hammer real quick. It might drop an enemy, it could drop something nice. Could drop a coin. That works. So those panels you can't interact with yet, but we will be able to use those pretty soon.
Okay. Yeah, that gives extensive visual grades.
That sounds like me talking to my parents when they don't listen because they're on their phones.
Hey, you down there, look up here if you can. Oh my god, how? I am stuck in this tree.
Help, help.
Can you let me out somehow?
Smash with a hammer.
The answer is no.
The game did not want you to do that.
Come on now, try harder. Are you really gonna criticize me? I am the one helping you. I think I'll be okay now. You are a fish and on dry land.
Sure, fine.
Let's look for them together.
We're all in this together. Me, Morrow. But now you get a new party member. You get Sushi. So yeah, those platforms, when you stand on them and press down, you can ride across the water with her, and then if you hit down again while you're in the water, you can duck underneath the water to grab things. Which is not used very often. And then she has Belly Flop for her main attack, and she does water damage, which is actually really good in this area because there's a lot of fire enemies later on. Alright, so at this point... Yep, you want to jump there and then go over and get the star piece first and foremost. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, the dude that's there that's been giving you the seeds, he does not have one right now. Okay. He basically says come back in a little while, and it's after you've completed the chapter.
So don't bother.
Yeah, don't bother. It won't be anything worthwhile. And then go back to the area to the right where you first entered the jungle, which is to the left. I don't know why the game says the right. You entered from the left. Or entered this screen from the left, rather.
To, someplace. In a direction.
And then go to the middle island. Yeah, and you can get that badge after you fight a man. Get him! Stab him good. Kill him dead. That might be the weird one that I'm thinking of. Squirt has like a very weird ability on it. This one's like using your hammer, which makes it pretty simple. With Squirt, it's a projectile, so you can use it on anything. You basically have to hold down A, but then let go of it whenever the bar gets close to the end. So it's sort of a game of chicken. So the closer you get the bar to the end, the more damage you do, but if you let the bar touch the end, then it goes all the way back down to 0. Or 1, I guess.
That was dumb of me.
But now you get to watch the googly eyes and this dance.
Dance.
Revolution. Poke.
Ouch.
Sir, where are you going? Oh.
Ouch!
He pulled an Evil Knievel! That was wicked! Also now I guess he's just a regular Shy Guy? Yeah. I didn't know they could do that.
Alright.
So Jungle Swamp Dweller plus Evil Knievel equals normal man?
I guess.
They really don't teach kids anything in school these days. I had no idea about all this math. Whee!
Alright. Well.
But now you get a badge for your efforts.
And money.
You get Power Quake, which is basically a better Quake Hammer.
Nice.
More expensive, but does more damage. Also 2 BP instead of 1. This is directly below where your Quake Hammer is right now. The problem is, outside of Quick Change, you're probably really going to want all these, and you probably still want to keep Quick Change too.
Yeah.
Because you will want Spike Shield, Ice Power, and Feeling Fine, because a lot of enemies later on try to dizzy you.
Yeah, I actually want all of these.
So probably just keep Quick Hammer for now, and then maybe start with BP for your upgrade whenever you level up.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so now you need to swim left to the next area. Because if you go here, you can find another super block.
I think this is good.
Yes, it is. That's just a baby Yoshi crying. Nobody cares about that.
Okay.
Also, there's probably a hidden block by the bells. And drop the super soda. Unless you're not full on FP, in which case take the super soda and then drink it. That's gonna be, yep. Welcome to the jungle where everything hurts you.
I was full on FP anyways. Okay.
Squish.
I don't want to use it.
Yeah, do you want me to show you how that works just so you can see it first? Because it's kind of weird. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it is. So you hold it and then tap it to like keep it towards the edge without actually hitting the top of it, because if you do, it'll go back down. It's weird. It takes some getting used to.
Okay. Ouch.
It's a little bit like playing the record in Boo's Mansion, except you don't mash A, you just hold it and let it go once it gets close, and then like just tap it every now and again to keep it in that top bar or close to it. Yep, that'll work. Bite.
Ouch.
Look at him do his little dance, though. And now he's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the block.
Yeah.
The super block. That was what you docked here for, if you go down to the right.
Yes.
Maybe it's friendly. He looks friendly.
Oh god.
Now would be a good time to use Starstorm.
I agree.
Kill them all! Kill them all!
Murder.
I like how the first couple abilities are like, oh, you can put an enemy to sleep. You can get some health back. Let's just drop a meteor shower on everything.
Weapon of mass destruction.
I was about to say, you might as well keep it though for now.
Yeah.
If you don't use it, you don't use it. But now, you can upgrade Sushi. This, I believe, is Water Block? Yes. Which is the thing that Watt has where it ups Mario's attack, except Water Block is for his defense instead.
Nice.
So depending on how many times it's used correctly, you can give Mario 1 point of defense for 1, 2, or 3 turns. Which is okay, I guess. If you don't have anything else to do, then it's not a bad idea, but... Alright, so now you want to go to the leftmost island. And the child is up in the trees. I think you actually have to fight that bush this time. It wants your butt.
Rather rude bit, don't you think?
Squish. Bombette, kill them all! I don't think Cooper will do enough damage. I think it has to be Bombette. Press A repeatedly. Bingo. Just enough.
Die.
Some strong-ass bushes.
Right?
Took Mario using an earthquake on him and a bomb exploding on them to kill them.
Oh, hi.
Iga, that was so scary. Yeah, whatever, that's nice, kid.
I'm going home now. Alright.
Okay, thanks. Alright, so now it is time to get in the water and head north. Boink.
thrilling.
2 miles an hour. Yeah, no, just like take the path north that's on land. You just had to jump into the water to get there.
Oh.
Like, you jump in the water and then out of the water.
Alright. I want to click on all of these buttons and I want to jump on that.
Welcome to the jungle where everything's dangerous, question mark. I thought you were gonna go for it anyway. I really did.
Not even gonna lie, I was very seriously considering it. That's the worst part.
Yep. Alright, so yes, into the water and then go to the left. Ignore the dock for now. Just keep going left.
I apparently have a negative amount of self-preservation.
Yep, ignore that one as well.
Okay.
Because star piece. The almighty piece of candy. You can hold the down on the down stick as well. Now that Mario's got a nice bath in the jungle water.
Delicious. Back.
I think you actually want to stay there. And dock on that island, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Nice. So that's how you get rid of a stump. You just have to hit it with a hammer once.
Yep.
Didn't know it was that easy. Oh well.
Why, hello.
Oh, baha. Jungle's really scary. Yeah.
Alright. Is there, like, others?
There might be something in the tree. I don't know. It could be an enemy.
That's an enemy.
He got bored or forgot where you were or something. Alright, so back to the right and to the upper island. Yep, that one. Whee! The temptation for Starstorm is high.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
With that.
I'd say get your game on, but the game is in fact already on. You at home are watching this right now.
That does like 3 damage.
You could try Dizzy Shell to stun them for longer. Yeah, do them. Having a stroke.
Okay, I don't want to tap A repeatedly anymore.
Alright, well. Now just focus on the one that's not out for 2 turns. Yeesh. You probably have to change party members because, well, unless you do Power Shell, but that'll put you at FP. So it depends on if you want to keep the FP for somewhere down the road, potentially. How much health does that guy have? 4? Yeah, you can kill him with Watt. Watt does 4. It's weird that at base Watt actually does 3. You get the upgrade for him / her so early. Like you get it moments after getting Watt, so it just naturally feels like 4 is his base power, even though it's 3. Squish.
Alright, y'all are obnoxious.
Yeah, the jungle enemies kind of suck, honestly. You haven't even met the worst ones yet. Oh, look, another sleepy sheep.
Oh
Now you can push back the bushes in the background.
Oh. Aha.
Do. But it's dark down here. What's up? So he found a flower and got high on it.
Yep.
In the jungle.
For shame.
Embrace the jungle lifestyle?
Yeah.
I always thought it was the mountain lifestyle.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like the jungle lifestyle would be something slightly more illegal.
Probably. But also a lot weirder.
I mean, yeah, as you do. Alright, so now one area to the right.
This one?
Yes, I guess. So I have to use the guide, as a lot of these areas, unfortunately, to me, look the same. Yep, we are in the right spot. You're gonna want to get to where that pillar is, but you have to go through him first. And his buddy.
Or maybe I might just Starstorm. Oh no. Oops.
I did it again.
Later.
I know it's oops, not whoops, but I feel like that also works.
What's the difference?
Yeah, true.
Also, I have 444 coins.
Time to fix that.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Now it's 450. Which is also a nice number. There is a euphemism in there somewhere.
Ouch.
I don't know why you clicked on him. You could have just walked past him.
I tried to jump over it, and that's what happened.
So it counted as an A press.
Yeah.
What's to do? What's to do? I think she does do 4, by the way,
Oh, she does.
now that she's powered up, yeah. I think she does 4 as well. She's really only good in this chapter, unfortunately. Bite, bite. Let that be a lesson, kids. If your plants ever try to bite you, just electrocute them.
Exactly.
That'll teach them.
See, that's what they should have done on the Shop of Horrors.
If burning everything doesn't work, just try electrocuting everything.
Yep. Y'all are really obnoxious. Are y'all aware of that?
I think your best bet's probably to use the Thunder Rage you got, and then switch to Cooper, and then use the use his Power Shell to kill them. Or any enemy that, or any ally that can damage all enemies. I feel like doing 3 damage to all enemies for, what was it, 2 FP, I feel like that's a fair trade.
Oh.
Bombetza is nice, but it costs a lot more, so...
Okay.
There might be something in the tree over there. Approach with caution, because it might be an enemy. Oh no, you actually were supposed to go over there, I think. But you might want to also heal before you get into the fight with those piranha plants. Okay, yeah, it says you can't do anything with the statue that's over there yet, so my mistake.
So I do need to...
Yeah, you have to go rescue him first.
Okay.
He's the last one, but you definitely do want to heal and get your FP back before going in there.
Delicious.
If that qualifies as an apple pie, that's like a McDonald's apple pie right there.
It is.
More of a fritter than it is a pie. That ought to do. Look at him dance! Fight.
Dance.
Now you get to fight the Putrid Piranhas.
Ew.
That is what their name is, the Putrid Piranhas. Is there anything more nasty than the word putrid? Yep, should have 4.
Ouch.
Yeah, this is what you want Feeling Fine for, because that can poison and dizzy you. Yeah. I don't find Chapter 5 in terms of enemies insanely difficult if you've got stuff that blocks status ailments. If you don't, then it will be extremely hard. It might be the hardest chapter in the game. Outside of maybe 7. But that's mostly just because enemies have more health than anything. Whee!
Not too bad at all.
Yeah, not too bad. Nope. You get the satisfaction. Yes, that's clearly the word I meant. Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Yeah. It's satisfaction and asphyxiation for the game for not giving you anything.
Yeah.
Except for the phrase, I'll be a good boy now.
Gross. Alright.
And there we go. That is all 5 of the kids rescued. Now you can go back to the village. And check the bushes and the trees and everything else.
And get attacked.
And get attacked, yeah. I believe there is a shortcut back if you go to that island in the foreground. Then you should be able to find a shortcut back. So I could get it. Yeah, that one. I believe there's a faster way to get back. It's one of those things you have to like hit with a hammer, but you can only do it from the side. Oh no, you do have to get this one guy though. He's not too bad. No, not that one. That tree. Bitch! Get out of the tree. Hey, it's Mario. Oh, you guys are looking for me? I figured I'd take a nap. Jungle's not so bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, I remembered a tune playing when you rescued them all, so... Also, that red plant you can interact with and it will not attack you. It will give you a coin, usually. But not always. We're not sitting here till you get 999.
Oh, we're not, but I'm just enjoying it conceptually, I guess.
You enjoy the horn sound?
Yeah.
Very horny.
Yeah, and there it is.
Yep. As the pillar of wood emerges from the ground.
Yep. Becomes erect.
Is the jungle just a euphemism, like, just as a whole? Please don't jump onto that again.
I will not. I was thinking.
The scales of justice.
Yes.
Speaking of justice, let's go and get your health and badge points and star points and all the points.
Points. Let me in. Let me sleep.
So now that you have returned to the Yoshis, if you go into one screen to the left and talk to the village leader, you'll get the item you need to progress. He is in the spot. You saw him earlier. Oh no, he's slightly off, but he's right there. Still on screen.
Still within view.
Yep.
Thank you, you have saved the children of the village.
Oh, I would have done it, but I'm fat. I probably ate another Yoshi. Please don't pee on the statue.
You can't tell me what to do.
Get the jade bird.
Is that what a raven is in this world?
Yes, that the statue behind you is also a raven.
Oh god.
It looks like a potato.
It looks like a dick dog.
Also, the actual ravens are like really dark purple. Like dark eggplant purple. Yeah. So that statue that I mentioned, you have to come back after you've gotten the thing for it. Now you have the thing for it.
Nice.
But you have the shortcut to get back to, so it'll be a lot easier.
Sweet.
Why do you want to go to Mount Lava Lava? It's dangerous. Ma'am, I'm a grown-ass adult.
I do not approve of this. Well, I don't
Busted. I give a damn, doesn't work.
Yep. I ran out of dams to give. The fields that I grew them in were struck with a sudden plague of
famine.
my damn
Yeah.
fields.
It's like the potato famine, except it's the damn famine.
Yep.
The dammin'? Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay. Alright. Split. Make like a coconut and split. Do I need to go up there yet?
You can, but there won't be anything there other than ravens, but it's not the ravens you're looking for. And I think all they say is caw-caw.
No.
Nope. You gotta walk off the side. Leap of faith and all that. Ah yes, my favorite stock jungle sound effect.
Yeah. Whatever the hell, kinda.
Someone screeching like they've been stabbed.
Okay, so...
Back to that statue you saw earlier that I was like, you can do something with this later. Wee. 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 You hump that stick, Shy Guy. You hump it good.
Get it.
You ride that train.
I'm presuming it's this one.
Yep.
Is that gonna hurt me?
No, it will just light up. It doesn't even do anything.
It looks like a platypus. Yeah.
Chuck that in there. Get a secret path. And another bulb little thing. Meaning there's a hidden block with a stone cap.
Nice.
It makes Mario unable to move, but he also cannot take damage. Look at that dance. That's beautiful.
What if this smash the tiny rock?
Oh, too bad. Starstorm? I feel like if it's 3 or more enemies that all happen to conveniently have 7 health, then that's a good enough reason to Starstorm.
Yeah. If the option is there, that's all I'm saying.
Plus, now you're not that far away from a level, so even if you do use it up, you'll just get it back, since it refills your star power.
Oh,
Yeah!
goddamn. Alright.
I'm gonna assume you have to hit the tree. Nope. Just check the bushes then, in the back. That's a stone. That's a tree. Oh, you probably have to jump on that vine. I'll bet. The vine that's on the tree. Nope, but you get an egg! As you do when you pull on vines.
Of course. What else do you do?
I'm pretty sure when you pull on a vine, you get the sperm, not the egg. YouTube is going to take down our video. This is just a euphemism, because look, now there's holes everywhere. And that's definitely a euphemism. Yeah, I think you have to plug all of the holes.
And now you can definitely take it.
Hey, I didn't make any other references to certain objects to do that. Between this and Ibuki being super inappropriate in Danganronpa yesterday.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of girl love. It's slippery when wet.
You.
I like how no one said anything about that either, where they're like, Ibuki, that's wrong and nasty. Not wrong from a moral standpoint of just like, we don't talk about that. Especially not while we're eating breakfast. You nasty. You need to push the one that's on the left, back one. The one that's on the left. There you go. One day you'll get your left and rights right.
Okay, but this isn't like there's a specific order where...
No, they just all need to be plugged.
Okay.
But they have to stay plugged.
I'm trying to remember which ones I have already. There we go.
Whee! And that's why water types beat rock types in Pokemon. I think you have to get rid of that geyser, so just push one of the blocks off one of the plugs, and it'll move it away. Yep, like that.
There you go.
There is a hidden thing in that area, but it's a Volt Shroom, so if you don't care about it, then that's fine. Now you gotta pick the right vine. Some have enemies, some have items. Like that. The vine you want looks to be... not that one.
Not that one, that's for damn sure.
I think it's on the... It is on the left side of the tree. It's only got an image of which one it is, but the vine is on the left side of the tree. Jungle Fuzzy. He's having a stroke! Oh, he's giving birth. Same difference, really.
Temptation to
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Starstorm is...
That's why Fuzzies suck.
Either one of them reproduces, then
Almost assuredly they will.
they're getting struck by meteors.
But the only upside is that by them doing this is you're getting more star points out of it.
Yeah.
I know they actually didn't do it.
Okay.
And then he reproduces. Nope.
Ugh. It makes my knuckles hurt. Okay.
Give a nice little slap on the knee. Smack of the belly.
It's nice. Alright. That's the one we're gonna probably should have.
I think it's that one over there to the right. The other right. There you go.
You're gone.
I would recommend not touching those plants.
How do I go under this?
Oh, good. You should probably heal before this. Before you go to the right in this room. Oh, you're mostly fine. Maybe use the egg if you really wanted to. Found it in a jungle tree. Don't know what it is. Yeah, just munch on this.
Don't worry about it. Not even gonna cook it or anything.
Nope. Eat it, shell and all. It's fine.
Oh, it's you guys.
It's the Putrid Piranha.
Delicious.
The furnace. Also,
Oh,
white
that's
Magikoopa, and you definitely want to kill that white Magikoopa first. So I'd recommend Starstorm, and then get rid of the Magikoopa. The reason being is his magic makes one of your enemies transparent, as in you can't hit them.
Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Rude.
So he should be target numero uno. And bear in mind, you will probably be close to or get a level after this fight's over, so no need to hold back.
Get wrecked.
Also, for the record, now that they'll start appearing more frequently, most of the time if you leave a Magikoopa as the last enemy left on the field, it will typically run away from battle. They usually don't challenge you to a one-on-one fight. You could also use your Fire Flower that you got and then switch to Cooper and have Cooper do 3 damage to all enemies as well. Fire Flowers at this point really aren't that good, because they only do 3.
Yeah.
The multi-target's nice, but it's usually just not as viable as other things by now.
Oh well.
Bite. Bite. Or no, sorry, breath.
Worse than the bite.
Yeah, because he's a putrid piranha, so he probably has putrid breath. There's an enemy in Final Fantasy X that has that for an attack, Putrid Breath. It's really bad too, it inflicts a bunch of status effects on you. And poison in that game will absolutely fuck you up. Like, it takes away a quarter of your max health every turn. So in 4 turns, if you've not healed, you will be dead. The upside is it's just that bad on enemies too.
Stop.
I mean, you can't go back for that money, it's gone.
Okay.
So that giant piece of wood, you need to enter that hole in the wood. I.e. the entrance to the tree. But remember, the jungle's a euphemism for life. This is an area I'd love to see in a shoebox diorama. Like, this area specifically.
Oh, yeah. Or, like, as a toy.
Yes. It's like one of those areas I always forget about, but it looks really pretty, and I'm like, why do I keep forgetting about this area? It looks really nice. So yeah, if you see a door going inward, ignore it for now and keep going. Because got a Happy Heart badge. Restores HP and a slow rate in battle. I think it's 1 per turn. I believe it is 2 to use.
Okay, so I wanted to remove that so I could add that.
Yep.
Right.
And then we have 2 left. Oh, Happy Heart's 3, my mistake. I thought it was 2. There's also a Happy Flower one as well. Chill out might not be a bad idea.
Chill out.
Yeah, you don't get hit by first strikes.
Okay.
And now back inside.
Sushi, good?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Literally.
Fish have a hard time navigating trees.
I mean, understandably. There's actually a saying about that. Albert Einstein said that if you measure a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will always think it's stupid.
That's good to know.
Well, because he was talking about educational standards.
Yeah.
You know, applying the same standard across the board.
It's stupid, yeah.
The monkey can climb the tree, but the fish obviously cannot.
Yeah.
Well, who are you?
Raphael the Raven. Super Mario, I see. Roger that. You can't find a way to reach the volcano. Is that it? Yeah, that's a problem. Not for me, though. I'll help.
Thanks. Maybe that's me. I kinda got missed from the stars or something. I've got something exceptionally easy that I'll help you on your way. Is it a pair of wings? Because that would be sick.
No, but it is very helpful. It's probably one of the most helpful things in the game. Their feet are their wings. I like how they have the hyper-realistic feet, too.
I genuinely...
Feet.
Oh my god. What the actual hell?
Onward, Ravens!
Yep, absolutely. I got every single word of that.
Yep.
And I guess I follow them. And fall to my death.
Might as well.
Yay!
Game over.
Yeah, right?
Oh, conveniently placed bush that would have totally not, still severely damaged you if not. You would have fallen right through it.
I'm not even gonna ask how that works. I refuse to ask.
Not everybody's wood is perfectly straight.
Oh no.
Oh yes. See, it's like wood that's not straight, spreading the bushes. Like, it's not that hard to come up with these ideas.
Because we're trying to reach those pink flowers, right?
Yep. That have the red lips on them.
Yeah.
Bye!
My dude.
Get your ass up there.
This won't take long. Don't worry about it.
Hi.
What in the blazes? Oh, They've rigged an intricate pulley system.
Yeah!
Alright, fine.
That's made of wood and string to get you into a volcano. It won't break. No way. Yeah, we'll let him test it for us. If it breaks, then he'll fall in the lava.
Bold and certifiably nuts.
Yeah, pretty much. But now you get the Ultra Stone. You can finally upgrade your party members once again. Every single one you've gotten thus far can be upgraded a second time.
Nice.
Which will give them all a new ability and will increase their power by 1.
Nice.
See you later, you weirdo. Take your feet birds with you.
Hate that. What the hell?
It's fine. Alright, if you got any items or any business in town, now would be the time to do so. How's your star gauge looking? I assume it's probably fine. Yep.
Probably gonna want some more HP items. Just in case.
We should tell the Yoshis a story of some other city that was made very close to Volcano and what happened.
Right. Okay.
What's your pleasure? On an island where there's nothing but Yoshis?
Yes.
Yeah, if you need other HP items, you can also just buy a super shroom that's there in the back. But you can't carry any more things! You already have that partner! You already have that partner! What's your pleasure? Just gonna make it more and more creepy each time.
Am I gonna want this?
Yeah, you might. You might. Stun cap's not too bad. Because remember, since your partner can attack but can't be damaged, it basically gives your partner a free turn.
Looks like not a martini, but like a Mai Tai or something.
It does, yeah.
Alright.
It's a Mai Tai with the color of a mimosa, practically, because it's just that like very sharp yellow-orange.
I like a lemon margarita.
Yeah. I kind of want a margarita.
That is still so ridiculous. Also, I'm aware that I'm going to heal again.
Yep. Onward! Identified as Mario. Alert, report to boss. Alert, alert. Beep boop. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Now it's time for your favorite section of RPGs, platforming.
Platforming bar.
Oh, I missed.
What did you expect, my dude?
For it to stay perfectly still while he crossed to the other side, I assume.
Alright.
Yeah, this one's good, it doesn't sing.
Oh no!
Whee.
Excellent.
The real question is, what hurt more, taking the 1 HP of damage or having to wait here?
Having to wait here.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, I did it again.
Yep, you did.
I just have to wait a little bit longer. The patience is all that I require. It's not even the skill. It's not even.
You'd be surprised how in platforming of being patient and being calm under fire, pun intended, is like two of the most important skills to be a good platformer.
Okay.
You're fighting a fireball. This is what you wanted the ice badge for the record. Because you'll actually do additional damage to them by jumping on them and using your hammer on them. Sushi cannot use belly flop on them, but squirt and water block will still work, and squirt, of course, will do additional damage because it's water.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I said, Sushi's not really great in later areas because of enemies having defense, but in the fire areas, she does really, really well. Boink.
Ouch.
Well, that wasn't crap for money. You did it!
And I only lit my ass on fire twice.
Yep.
I nearly jumped off the side though. Well,
You want to go to the right first. You'll come back to the left later. The question is, do you remember which direction is right?
I do.
Well, you went the wrong way.
I did?
No, you didn't. But I made you second guess yourself.
Yes.
More fire bars.
Yeah.
We demonstrated these back in Kooparo's Fortress.
Okay.
And then you can, if you jump over enough times, you get money. But now you can finally ultra upgrade one of your party members. So Gimbario gets multi-bonk, so he can bounce on them over and over. Fire Shell attacks with a Flaming Shell. Bombette can attack all enemies even if they're not on the ground. Air Raid does attack all enemies. Fan Smack is her default, but it does more damage. Watt will paralyze all enemies with Mega Shock, and Sushi uses Tidal Wave to attack all enemies, and they will all get the power up by 1. There's a few of these in here. I definitely recommend Sushi, though. Because it's a water area, because Tidal Wave is unsurprisingly a water move.
Okay.
So it will probably do like 7 to 9 damage to all enemies when used.
Damn.
It won't do as much in other areas, but for right now it's incredibly helpful.
Alright. Ouch. Don't ask me how I didn't get hit that time.
I assume, do you remember when we played that style of game in Mario Party 1? And we'll play it again in 2 because that minigame is recycled from 1. Nope, you weren't. You're supposed to stand up and use Cooper to knock the POW block down.
Damn it.
So you can leave and re-enter the area from the right to reset it. Very nice. Yep, now you want to jump down. Now you can take time to fight the enemies, collect all the treasure, and all that good stuff. I mean, the POW block's not phenomenal. Remember, you have the Quake Hammer, like the upgraded Quake Hammer, so you can take that guy out pretty easily with that, too. So if you don't want to keep the POW block, you don't really need to. Power Quake. I think in like the final chapter there's an upgraded version of that as well, but I'm not 100% sure. What's behind door number 4? Coin. 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 Fell right on his ass. Beautiful. I missed the murder. Damn. Damn! Oh well. So there is nowhere to go but down.
I mean, there was a thing.
There's nowhere to go but down. I think that just takes you back to where you were.
Ah. And I assume I needed to take it an upgraded hammer.
Yep. Now there's a pulley. Oh, but there was a badge. If you let go early, you can get that badge. There should be a spring back to your right that you can use to get up there and try again. How much damage does the quake on those guys do, by the way? I remember that one being kind of a pain in the ass because you have to press the buttons as followed. Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Down, B, down,
Nope,
yeah.
that
And
did
it's
not-
not like a set order either, it's always randomized what you get.
That is awful. That is the worst mechanic I've seen thus far.
I mean, once you get used to it and you're prepared for it, it's not too bad, but it does suck, like, using it the first 2 or 3 times. Once you get used to it, it's not near as bad, though. Weesh. I have a feeling this will probably be 3 or 4, depending. Oh, that's 4. That's an insta-kill on those guys. Let's put out that fire. Nice. Very well done. Now. No. Now you fight another Putrid Piranha. It's like they literally came up with the nastiest word they could find. Putrid.
Okay.
It's putrid
Let's try this
pustules.
again. Okay.
So it's only ever down on the C stick, B, or A. Those are the only 3 buttons it can be.
It didn't go terribly, but definitely could have gone better.
Fight.
Ouch.
Fight. Nope.
Ouch.
Putrid breath.
Rude.
Cut up some garlic and just ate it. There's a guy in Earthbound in one of the areas where if you go into his house and talk to him, he's like, yeah, sorry, I just roasted some garlic and ate it so the place still stinks. It's just like, geez, man, I could smell that from here. Bite.
No. Smash. Smash.
Hurrah! Well, at least you got some of your flowers back. Not too bad.
Okay, let's try this again.
Now, there you go, perfect. You get Fire Shield, which makes the damage you take from fire attacks go down by 1. There it is, it is 2. 2 to use. If you get rid of anything on that list, it's probably going to be Chill Out.
Probably.
Depending on how much you're getting hit by first strikes. But even then, Fire Shield's probably better because battles last longer because enemies have more health now, and so overall you're probably taking less damage from...
Yeah.
that than you would the first strikes. Let's see. You want to head to the room on the right from here.
First, I want the snack.
You want to chomp on that bump. Also, that's left. I believe there is a star piece panel in here. I've not been keeping track of those in Not Lava Lava, but I believe there is one in here. Yes, there is. We haven't gotten to the other one yet, so.
Take the damage.
Leave the cannoli. That was still pretty good for a missed action command. It still did 3 damage. Did more damage with a failed action command than he did. He's sitting there with his mouth open. You know that's how flies get in, my dude. At least one can take solace in the fact that no matter how bad your breath stank, it probably never produced a purple cloud when you breathed out like that.
Yeah. That's pretty good. She's pretty good.
She is, yeah. It's just there's not, like, outside of Bowser's Castle where it kind of forces you to use every party member at least a couple times, outside of Goombario, she just doesn't see any use in chapters 6 or 7.
Nice.
Good guess. Alright, so I think that's all you need in there for now, is just to know that this was here for later.
Right.
That one's a little bit easier to tell what it is because there'll be a beam of light going down, and you won't see the platform, but you'll see the beam of light, and so you'll just drop where the beam of light is. You might be able to fly across that with Paracarry. Yep, sure enough, that's what they wanted you to do.
Oh no.
Don't miss again.
Critical thinking skills. What are they?
I don't know, ask somebody with critical thinking skills. Yep, you push all 3 in there. Because apparently those cubes are made of, like, titanium or something. Oh, well, you might have fucked it now. I don't know if you can do it. You're gonna have to leave and come back.
Yeah.
This really makes me wonder how you would handle some of the Mario RPG puzzles, because some of those are genuinely really hard.
Probably not well.
There's the one that's essentially, like, if you've seen the Cracker Barrel puzzle, it's like a more complicated version of that.
Actually did okay with those.
Okay, so imagine one that's about 4 times as large.
No.
Okay. I know, because in the final area for RPG in Bowser's Castle, or one of the final areas, you basically have to go through 4 doors to advance, and they give you 6. And 2 of them are action, 2 of them are puzzle, and 2 of them are platforming. And almost everybody I've ever seen played the game did not take the puzzle doors. Almost everybody would rather fight the enemies and do the platforming in a non-standard platforming game with isometric platforming than do the puzzles. It also doesn't help that the doors themselves are randomized, so you won't know if you went into a puzzle door until you go in that door. Which means if you do that, you have to fail it, and then you get to go back there. Alright, so yeah, you push both of those in there, but they have to be on the same line. Otherwise, you won't be able to make it across.
Wait.
Like, they both have to go... Like, so that one has to go across that block that you just pushed into the lava. And then one more to the left from there. You need to go up one more. And then you can get across the other half with Paracarry. Because otherwise I do not believe you can make it. Also fire enemies.
Hi.
You don't have to fight them, you can just avoid them if you really want to.
I want to fight them, I want to fight them with sushi.
You forgot you had quick change then, you could have changed, like, on your first turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that Magikoopa is gonna have to go. I believe, I'm gonna try to remember these as best I can. The red ones up the damage for their allies. I believe that's what they do. To me, the white ones are...
No matter what this one will do,
yeah.
This one will be dead.
For me, the white ones are the worst ones. The white ones are bar none the worst ones.
Yeah.
I think the blue one ups the defense. The green one, I think, restores health to their allies. I honestly don't remember because I don't leave them alive.
We kill them. We do not let them live. Ouch. Nice.
Nice on. But
I particularly like the sound effect for that. Excuse me. Let me get my rewards first. I insist.
oh, hey, there's a white one. Hey, you have 500 coins exactly.
Nice. I'm probably just gonna go with it.
Pray to the gods of the creepy-looking scholar.
Of the mustache.
He may be weird-looking, but he's damn effective at what he does.
He really is.
That was the thing with a lot of entry-level RPGs until about the mid-2000s, is like, even if it wasn't that great damage-wise, things that multi-targeted were incredibly rare. Particularly in Final Fantasy, they were rare in a lot of games. This game's lucky that it actually has as many multi-targets as it does between items and party members.
Okay.
And now...
Ah.
You got the Ultra Hammer, you do more damage with your hammer, and you can break the reddish metal blocks. Like those.
Excellent.
Alright, so you want to keep, just keep going right until you find a metal block, and then break it. There should be a badge in this room. Oh, Mr. Putrid Piranha. You want me to try with the tidal wave? I almost called it tsunami, but that's basically the
try
same.
one more time. The down C status appears to be an initial struggle.
That makes sense. Bite, bite.
Ouch.
Blink.
Ouch. Okay. Okay. Right away, then we're going to kill one.
No, not without doing like a really high amount.
Bomb-Omb.
Bomb-Omb would do 6 right now with the bomb. You could try and dizzy him with Cooper. You could try and paralyze him with Watt. Oh, press A repeatedly. That's easy enough. Blip. Your enemy is paralyzed and can't move. He's stuck with his mouth open forever. Remember, your hammer's also stronger too. It won't let you target the farthest enemy, but it will do more damage than your jump will.
Yeah. Well, I've been consistently doing the double jump really well on these guys. And so, if I had nailed the double jump, then I would have been able to...
At 5, yeah, you could have gotten him. Or no, you would have still left him with 1 if you'd used Watt. You would have had to use somebody else, but you could have gotten him.
Yeah, I would have used Sushi.
You could still... You might be able to get him with Sushi, with Squirt, I think. But I think you have to be right on... Because these aren't technically considered fire enemies, is the thing. I don't think there are any fire piranhas in this game. There's some ice ones later on. Yeah, that's the penalty for going too far on the bars. It will throw you back down to the beginning.
Okay.
Squish. Well, the good news is, even if you mess up the jump on him, then you still got it.
Alright. Slip it out a little bit, you know?
That was timed very well. Even the game was like, hey, you're kind of running low on health. I would just say heal moderately for now, because I believe there is a heart block coming up relatively soon.
The main thing I'm thinking of is...
I would say the syrup for now. And that will be... Dizzy Stomp.
Nice.
Alright, so now you can go back to the previous room. Somebody should do a para-carry only run where the only way Mario can move is by flying, being held by para-carry.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna do it. Someone else should.
Yeah.
How much time do you think I got on my hands, man? And so now you can take the springboard back up, and there was that one spot you couldn't go through earlier because of the block.
Okay.
Hello.
First of all, I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, that seems wise.
Alright.
So yeah, this is the room. Whenever you see the beam of light while you're taking the pulley, then you'll let go, and that will take you back to the super block.
Okay.
Or you could do that.
Rip. Oh, do it.
Nope, you got it. Barely, but you got it.
Damn. Alright.
Alright, so now, who else do you want to upgrade? Remember, they're also getting a point in attack, too. So even if their ability's not that great, just think about who you use as well.
I mean, because I really like Cooper, Paracarrier, and Watt. Those are my 3 favorites. Are we going to be able to eventually upgrade all of them?
Yes, yes, there's more than enough for all of them.
And I'm just going to work my way backwards then.
In fact, you actually haven't gotten all the party members in the game yet. Yeah, there's still more.
Okay.
I think only one more, but there is more. He's fine, he just broke his ass.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to let go, you can just ride it all the way across. So the real question is, how do you feel about Indiana Jones?
Strongly.
Big fan of Crystal Skull?
God.
That's literally the only thing I know about the franchise, that people really hate Crystal Skull.
Rightfully so.
Don't mind sushi.
You like sushi?
Yeah, I agree. Sushi's not supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be pretty cold most of the time.
Hi. That's common.
Fire boys.
Okay. Let's try this again.
That was much better.
That was much better.
I can usually get about 5-6 inputs, so that would be about average. Katonk. I mean, you could just use an item with Mario if you really needed to. Or, well, I was gonna say refresh, but you don't have enough for refresh. You're just barely shy.
Yeah.
You could also try the stopwatch, the dizzy dial too, if you wanted to just stall them out as well. I know the stopwatch has a better chance to be more effective than the dizzy dial does, because the stopwatch is not an item you can ever buy in game, I don't think. Or if you can, it's the very last area of the game. I know you can. I'm pretty sure you can get them in Starborn Valley, which is the last area before Bowser Castle. And they're on for 4. And they're frozen in time like Zelda and Skyward Sword. Where you literally get to see Link's heart break in half.
I keep forgetting that the spike thing doesn't extend to your companions.
Yeah. Probably because the first time the spiked enemy showed up, it's the Pokies, and you have Kooper, and Kooper actually doesn't take damage from them for most of his attacks. Because he's in the shell. The Superior Belly won out in the end. I'm willing to bet that's probably not a username that's been taken. Do you want me to go and kill that firebar for you? Hey, the platform's here. Do you want me to kill it for you?
Yes, please.
Money! So much money it lagged the game.
It's stressed.
It's loading a lot of shit for the N64 right now, to be fair.
Yeah.
Or the fake N64 since this is on a Wii. But you get the idea.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, you're almost dead. That might be a good time to try and run. Yeah, you sacrificed your turn to do that because you didn't let Mario go first.
Ah, damn.
Alright, so now Bo has no turn. I mean, I could try to mash out of the running thing for you since you've been doing a bunch of button mashing.
I mean, I can probably do it. Okay.
So yeah, I would leave the room.
And
then heal with your items, and then go back in there.
ouch.
Yep, again.
Okay. Step 1.
I think your best... Nope, never mind. Nope. And then I'd say your best bet next turn is to use the Quake before using Starstorm, because you can get both of the small dudes out. Starstorm and then some multi-target with one of your party members.
Yeah.
Use Goombario, he can save us.
Oh,
He makes a great meat shield, even though he can't actually shield for you in this game. I mean, even if you get hit once, it's not that big a deal. Just, as long as you take out one of them, you're fine. Swish. You probably want to avoid the other fight in this room, though. I gotta think there's a heart block soon, because you're pretty close to the boss, actually. Alright, he lost interest. So yeah, you'll need that block to push it over to where the, Hey, Colorado. Yeah, it does say that, it at least says heal up, so I assume that there's a heart block soon. And I don't believe there's any... Or you could just use all your items, sure.
I'm entirely certain I'm going to run into that piranha plant. Something else that will kill me immediately. What is it?
Squish. And let's move to the foreground slightly. There you go.
Sushi just died.
I think Colorado just died. Everyone's dead!
Oh god. Okay.
It's the end of Walking Dead.
Okay, really talk about it.
You're not gonna talk to him? You're just gonna leave him there? I would just barely nick him. He'll be alright. Oh, he can walk it off. He'll be alright. He actually did apparently walk it off pretty damn quickly. Yep, there's the heart block. Sure enough. So you can go to where Colorado is if you want, but it's literally just flavor text of him being like, oh, there's nothing actually here.
I'm also gonna go fight the Piranha plant for honor and glory. And since there's a healing block right there.
Yeah, now might not be a bad idea is if you can get like 3 of them out of just keep focusing until you get your star gauge full so you can go in there with a full star gauge.
Good idea.
Just kill one of them, doesn't matter which. If you wanted to, since you also have your partner's abilities, if you don't want to take damage by him, while you're focusing, you could switch to Watt and keep paralyzing him over and over as well. Because multi-targeting actually is pretty important for this fight. For the boss fight, that is. Yeah, this was just a mash A.
We're just gonna be doing this for a minute.
There's gonna be a lot of prayer happening.
We're gonna be thinking about life as a whole.
So thoughts and prayers, got it.
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening here. Prayers.
Let's say you could Electro Dash him if you want. Like, just to do damage without killing him. And there we go. Stargate just fully charged.
Sweet. So.
Yeah, just kill him.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Nice. Okay.
Also, there is a star piece and a ground pound panel right before the heart block.
Alright.
Like, it will be on screen with the heart block. Nice.
Alright.
Cool. And there's a save block between now and the boss if you keep going down.
Okay. And it's flavor text, but I'll talk to it.
Oh, I didn't know these were here. I'll bet there might be one in between those 2 blocks as well. Maybe.
I will take more items.
That's probably a maple syrup if I had to guess. I think it's a maple syrup in the other one. Yep. 10 HP, 10
I will
FP.
take more items. Also, I don't see a block.
No.
Nothing. Alas. Oh yeah, though.
Yes, I'm sure of that. There it is. Because the boss is directly to your right. Also, you might want to switch to sushi for this. Alright, still approaching. Identified as searching for Star Spirit. Beep boop. Report to boss. Alert alert. Why is the plant in the volcano?
Don't ask questions.
Why not? Oh, that was a question.
Yeah.
Every time I think of that, it's the part where Drew, like, they're doing only questions in Who's Line, and he, like, buzzes somebody, and then it turns out she did say 2 questions, and he, like, messed them up.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, you can't ask 2 questions. Oh, wait, that was 2 questions, and they just both look at him, he's like, I'll be here if you need me.
Also, this thing is saying molecular. Yep.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You guys, bad guys come to steal Star Spirit.
I feel like this is offensive in some way.
Probably. I mean, I'm the one that gave the list. There's no list in the text. It's just like wobbly text. It could just be really loud.
I don't think it's your voice specifically. That was what made it offensive. It's the whatever they're doing with the grammar here.
Oh yeah, of like the clearly broken English.
Yeah.
I guess it is a plant though, so it might be fine.
To be fair. All right.
Yeah, Tidal Wave and Squirt are your go-tos for doing damage to this thing.
That's okay. Is this a fire enemy?
Yes. Or no, it is not.
No, it is not.
Oddly enough, it is not. I don't think that works on him. I'm not 100% sure though. I would Starstorm to kill the small ones and then just focus on his head. The small ones do come back, but it takes a couple turns, so.
Attack!
And also, if you don't kill the small ones, they create like little buds that will stay there and explode, and that's kind of obnoxious. So it's really worth killing the small ones and making sure they stay down. Because that's about the worst he can do, honestly, by himself. You can just focus on using Squirt, which is a lot easier to control. Nice. Blip.
Ouch.
It's fine. Mario's got a lot of experience being set on fire by things.
Yeah.
Between all the lava levels he's played, Bowser, other various fire enemies. That was a violent, like, head smash into the ground.
It was very violent. That wasn't very
hard. Well, I'm glad you said that, because now it's time for Phase 2, where he is a fire enemy now.
Of course.
That frame rate, though. That's not on the stream, by the way. That's happening on the TV as well. Just want to make that clear. We could probably do another Starstorm as well, because even though they're shriveled up, they're still alive.
Yeah.
It's basically just the same fight again, only now they have Lava Elemental, but if you have the badges to reduce fire damage and also let you jump on fire enemy things, it really doesn't change the fight at all. It just makes it last longer. Hiya!
So, Colorado.
Oh, I missed.
Not helping.
Well, he's done all he can at the moment, so good luck.
Helpful.
returned. You probably want to heal your FP for tidal wave. Especially since I don't know what using Dizzy Dial on a boss would do. Most of the time, stuff like that doesn't work on bosses. That's the downside to status effect stuff, is like, a lot of the times, in particular stuff that's supposed to do insta-kill damage, it's like, it's either not useful because it doesn't work on the enemy, typically a boss, or it's not worth the consumption of your magic or FP or whatever, because you probably would have killed that enemy in just a couple normal hits anyway. I'd honestly probably go after the big one. You don't have to, like, if you kill the big guy, the other small ones are automatically dead as well, whether they're alive at the end or not. So I think if you just attack the core of it, the big thing with Mario and then Sushi, it should kill them. Yeah, or just Mario. I forgot, when he's closed up like that, he doesn't have the fire elemental on him, and so that's why he took less damage, but since he had the fire elemental on him, he took the additional damage.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, you're back down to... Or no, you've done BP once since then,
Because I did
so...
FP, and then I did BP, and then if I got that one back, so I don't use HP.
Yep. I'll just roll off into the lava.
Yep. Thanks, Colorado. Shiny. Ryan. How's it going?
Just ignore it, walk into the lava. It'll be fine.
Yep. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Probably the only kind of good Star Spirit outside of Scholar, in my opinion, for what they do.
We've been staring at like reds and dark black.
Yeah, and we just went to white. Yeah.
Just,
Or at least semi-dark blues and greens when we were on the island,
yeah.
rather than in it.
We just let the record show that my eyeballs are screaming.
You've saved Miss Star from a fiery fate, but the treasure Colorado's looking for is yet to be found. Wherever could it be? Is the treasure friendship?
Or maybe the treasure's a star.
Maybe the treasure's...
This is so much darker.
Yeah. Oh, the treasure's the lava. Ah, okay,
Yes.
That makes sense. Alright, let's get out of here. Time for a chase scene. / sequence. Treasure. No, it's some sort of starfish. Well, you got half of that right. This won't do. The adventure's never over till the treasure's found. I refuse to give up. Yes, go check the monster that fell into the lava.
Do not.
Probably nothing. Kids with fireworks, no doubt. After the treasure.
Insane Colorado.
Sushi is invincible.
Yeah.
We have to escape another way.
I love how she
Yeah. Well, the rest of them were in your pockets, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I would like to hurry. I'm getting stopped by cutscenes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm still getting stopped by cutscenes.
Found the treasure. Nope, you're coming with me. Too bad. My treasure, no.
This is definitely now we're gonna have to trek all over the island finding those stupid chests.
I mean, it was just the one.
Oh, it was just the one?
Yeah, it was just the one.
Okay.
Speaking of dark colors.
Rain.
And light colors.
Oh,
well, that's
God,
not not as bad as the like almost pure white though.
It's not bad as the white, but we're just swapping back and forth and my eyes can't adjust. Sneak out of here. I am delicate. I'm behaving like a delicate princess. Just like the ministers taught me to. I love to be delicate.
So Peach is a politician. She just like lied out her mouth a lot. Oh, yeah. You probably don't want the one that I just bit halfway into, though.
That's a good bet.
Alright, so you're headed to the first floor, and then taking the door on the far left. You're going right, and also the first floor is downstairs, like through the big doors. Yeah, those. Yeah, so that one back there is the one that you want.
Fuck.
Oh, I missed.
Thought I was sneaky enough.
I'm glad they just didn't notice Twink, even though he was clearly in the light there.
Neat. Alright. I'm good. Trust me. That's fine. Alright.
I mean, you could probably just run to the front, like where the door is, like the very front door, and then just go around him.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I think he goes in an L shape, sort of, on the checkered tile. That's what it looks like.
Oops.
No, you were supposed to come in here.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a second. Get a grip on yourself. No need to panic. She can't get out of the castle anyway.
That's a fair point. She really can't.
Besides, what do you want to ask her to participate in this little game? And we need a third person for our game.
I want to play a game.
If you're saying that you want a third, I'm saying no. Princess Peach, come play a game. We're set up right over here. Good job hiding, Twink. I'm proud of you. Oh my god.
Koopa Corp presents the 64 Trivia Quiz-Off! With your host, Mr. Hammer.
Is he an MC?
Yes.
I've seen him.
You can't touch this. Alright, so on this one, honestly, you can just mash and I'll give you the answer.
Okay.
Because they actually answer pretty quickly. I don't know if it has to go through the full question, we'll see.
So just press A.
Yeah. So that one was, what is the name of the boss that resides in Lava Lava, which is the Lava Piranha? Koopa. Question 2, where did the Star Spirit... Or, it's basically what is the next area that you're going to go to, which is Flower Fields. That one is the name of the monster living in Dry Ruins, which is Chomp. The next one is how do you get to Flower Fields, which is passing through Flower Gate. You can pray or cry. I kind of like the idea of crying. Who's the person of the, or what's the name of the person King Bowser really loves? Well, I'm not on there, so Peach it is. What's the thing most deeply related to Flower Fields? Unsurprisingly, it's Flower. Who would have thought?
Shocking.
Question 7. Who's the hottest guy ever made? Yep. Question 8. Who's your little ghosty friends? Also known as, like, what's the enemy in Forever Forest? What's the area south of Toad Town? It's the Flower Garden. And the last one is, where is Peach's castle? Which is, of course, on top of Bowser's castle.
Space. It's in space.
And that's all.
I got space. Wow, y'all fucking sucked.
Well, I mean, you literally just mashed it.
Yeah.
That would be like getting a perfect score. It's like, question mark, what? Like, yo, you don't even know what I was asking. So yeah, if you get the majority of them, you get the jam and jelly. You don't have to get all 10, but you have to get the majority of them.
Nice.
The item you need to progress, you get regardless of whether you win or lose. Which is the Sneaky Parasol. So now when you're Peach, if you press B, you can transform into whoever you're pressing B towards. Like, if you pressed it, it won't let you do it right now, but if you pressed it while you were in front of that guy, you would turn into that guy.
You just have to promise not to use it to sneak around.
But I want to be Bowser! That's just a shitty participation prize.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Bowser,
Yay.
our Lord and Savior! Peach just, like, turned and left.
Don't land me. Oh, crap.
Oh, I missed. Happy belated Bowser Day, everyone. Meow. And the interlude is over. We are saved, but Colorado is sad. For real though, like, no, the treasure, you're still alive, man. Though honestly, he probably would have been fine with how many times he fell into lava while he was in there.
Oh, yeah.
That was at least 3. So now you get Miss Star's power.
Alright. What you giving me? What you got?
You get Smooch.
Lovely.
It gives you 20 HP, I believe.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad. There are worse ones, for sure. Looking at you, Muscular.
I was so close. The treasure right there. And then to get saved and yelled at by some sort of blooming great starfish. Are you on drugs?
Probably. If so, could we have some? So, the thingy that you need before leaving is actually not over there. You still need the seed. If you go to where the Bomb-Omb was, he'll tell you he already gave it to somebody, and it turns out he gave it to Colorado. So you have to trade him something, which is, of course, the treasure that fell into the jungle. And the treasure that fell in the jungle, thankfully, is really easy to get to because it's exactly where Sushi was. So if you just enter the jungle and then just take the path that you would have to get to Sushi, meaning don't ever cross the water, then you'll find it. So it just should be up and then to the right. Yep, there it is. A volcano vase, or vase, take your pick.
Hello.
Here, take this.
Take vase.
It doesn't give me any FP.
Take vase. Do not want.
You giving it to me? Yeah, and then I threw it on the ground. And then you get the very last seed. The fourth and final one, which opens up the way to Chapter 6.
Excellent.
So, if you're playing along, you get the... They're usually the one that people forget is the one that's in Forever Forest, which is in Chapter 3. And then there's the one that's in Mount Rugged, which is in Chapter 2. And then, of course, the very first one that you get as well, which is in, I believe, Chapter 1. Nope, still nothing up there. Nothing of value. It's just the one raven that was, like, there's one additional raven, but it doesn't say anything. They just call at you. Oh, you did heal and save, right?
I saved, but I should probably do so.
Oh, well, no, yeah, I was gonna say you saved, but you also got a level up from that fight, so you should be good on health.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, if you hit, like, while you're not moving, if you hit up on the C-stick, it will pull up the stats for you automatically.
Oh, nice.
Jungle Fuzzies! Everyone's favorite enemy. Nope, and you're already at full.
Alright, extra code down. Here we go. Alright.
This was why I said, hey, or by the way, are you fully healed? Remember this guy?
How
Yep.
did you swim all the way over here?
We swam all the way. Well, we're leaving, so bye. Eat it, nerd!
They'll catch up to us,
When we get there.
eventually.
Somehow he can, like, swim at the same speed that this whale is.
Well, this whale also doesn't have his tail underwater, so...
So imagine
By all
how...
accounts, we shouldn't be moving forward.
Imagine how fast we could be going.
Right?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. The eyes.
All seeing, all knowing.
There's two eyes of Soren? Oh no. Bye, Colorado.
Yeah, go be with your wife, man.
Yeah, with all that euphemism out there in the jungle, you're probably getting jungle fever.
And there you are.
We.
Sorry, bud.
I mean, you literally did swim across the ocean twice.
Yeah.
Back to back, mind you. So now, another round with Junior Troopa. Where he has got both the wings and the spike. And also half his health because he, you know, just swam across the ocean and back.
Yeah.
More power.
Yeah, except I can attack you.
Watt plus Starstorm plus 2 rounds means that he dies. Well, he tried.
You really did. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
God. Between him and the boss, that's like, what, 60 XP?
Yeah,
right there?
it's pretty good. Yep, you sure would've.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go now.
Okay. Spoiler alert, that won't be the last time you see him either.
Oh, I'm sure it won't.
He will be coming up. I can at least think of one more time he will be appearing as a fight you have to deal with. Alright, so now, at this point, if you go back to the entrance of Toad Town, which is up and then to the left... Oh, also, go back real quick. It's part of the Goomba family. They're hanging out in Toad Town. Are you gonna be nice and let him hang out with Goombaria for a split second?
Oh.
There's probably some flavor text if you switch, I would assume. I don't think you get anything for this, but... You're not a... That's true, because he doesn't cause any extra weight. Like,
Yeah.
we can leave him in storage for all eternity. Like we all do with that first bug Pokemon that we caught after we fully evolved it at level 10. Flavor text. This is the residential area. For Toad Town, this area is pretty quiet. Cool, thanks. This is the residential area of Toad Town. For Toad Town, this area...
This is what I'm trying to do. Who's the kid that had the letter in the first?
He is by the train station. He's across the train tracks, so it should be south from this this window.
I'm gonna real quick drop that off. I'm thinking about it.
What other letters do you have? I know you got the one from for the Boo Shop from Igor when you were on Lava Lava Island. Should be under key items. Yeah, just those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it'll be one of the kids to the left or to the right of here. I think it's the red one, but I'm not 100% sure. That depends on if you believe grade 6 of Clue Finder's lore.
Yeah?
Where that exactly happened. Also, I'd argue the villain in that particular game isn't really a villain because she does what she does to try to keep her plants alive. Because people are pouring, like, nasty-ass shit down the drains.
Frosty, Starborn.
Yeah. That is an area we have not gone to. That is Chapter 7.
Okay. So we'll just forget about that
Yep.
for the time being. We're gonna deliver the seed, then we're gonna go deliver the other letter. If we see the quiz, bro, we'll do the quiz.
You also check the badge shop, too.
And it's a door!
Which will lead to a child's room that we can scare.
Lovely.
Oh wait, that's Monsters, Inc.
Rawr. Must be able to go to Flower Fields from here.
Yeah, that will take you to Chapter 6, so we are going to pass on that for the time
We're
being.
gonna ignore that. We're gonna look at badges also.
D down pound, dodge master, and group focus.
Is this a good one?
That just depends on how much you use focus, or you have a point where you don't want a party member attacking or doing a status ailment and you don't have anything else for them to do.
I have a lot of money, right?
You have 536, it's in the top right.
Yeah, but that's like a lot of money for this, right?
Yeah,
So
relatively.
dropping 100, it shouldn't be.
Nah, I doubt it.
So I might buy it just to have it, and then
2 BP for it.
okay. I need to set up the pipe. Sure.
Oh, we'll do that in a little bit.
Okay, so do we want to go?
I was gonna say-
the pipe to get to
Yes.
the shop first.
That'll probably be the first thing you want to do.
Okay.
There's also some stuff you can pick up from the shop, or you can claim it from the shop while you're there. So you go down that hole, I believe, and then to the left. Yeah, the left. There you go.
Oh, hey, I know what I can do with that now.
Yeah, I think that takes you to... One of them takes you to the warp to get back to Lava Lava Island, and one of them takes you to Chapter 7, but of course it won't let you into Chapter 7 yet.
Yeah. To the store...
The gray door, yeah, that one back there. Ah, it's good to be back in the Boo estate. You okay, Paracarry?
We're paying attention, you know, collectively.
Hello, Mr. Ghosty. So while you're here, you can go ahead and claim some items. If you have any sleepy sheeps, now would be the time to grab them. I think you had one in your inventory as well, maybe. I don't know if you threw it out or not.
I have one.
If not, it's not the end of the world. They're not exactly expensive. Just anything you want to use to restore HP and FP. You probably don't need anything too serious, though. Nothing above, like, the Super Shroom / Maple Syrup area. You go out of Boo's shop. From Boo to you with a smile. A smile full of evil, but a smile. He might sell Super Shrooms. I think they're on the far left. Yep. Oh, they're actually less here than they are in other places. Not by a lot, but they are.
I'll grab 2 of them.
Yeah, normally those are 15.
Yeah. That's usually 50.
And those are about... No, that stopwatch might be... I think the stopwatch in the other place that sells it is actually 30, so I think it's cheaper there. It's like that. There's a really stupid hint that I don't remember who gives it to you. I think it's somebody in Thousand Year Door where it's like, oh yeah, if you go like all the way to this one store in like chapter 1 or 2 and buy this item, then you can come here and sell it for like a 3 coin profit, and it's an easy way to make money. It's like, or you could just get into a battle and make that much money and not do that. Alright, so now we'll head back out into Toad Town. There's one other thing we'll grab before doing the little optional piece. And that is if you go back to the entrance to Toad Town, which would be up one screen and to the right one screen,
oh, yeah,
or left one
screen.
screen.
My bad. I totally forgot about that. Okay, and then over one.
There should be a spot towards the front where you can get across the water now. I think the platform's on the right-hand side. There is a platform to get there, though. Yep, there it is. This is also the only water in the game that's not transparent, so if you duck into it, you'll just disappear. So that's for the star piece, and then of course the pipe has the real thing that we came here for.
No, we came here for the star piece.
No, this is better than the star piece.
Okay.
I am 100% sure of that. The reason being, it's a super block.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so now you've got 5 options currently on who you want to upgrade. you need the platform, you can just jump in there from there. Has to be a platform.
I'm trying to walk across the...
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Depth perception!
My depth perception just completely gave out for a minute, and I was like, I swear to God, what is happening?
Well, it was fun to watch. Alright, so from here, go back to the Toad House, heal if you need to, which I don't think you need to, but go ahead and save while you're there.
Not a bad idea.
Because we're about to tackle an optional boss.
Alright.
Which is what we need the Sleepy Sheep for, because this guy, oddly enough, is actually very weak to sleep.
Huh.
It's probably one of the few times where it's like, a Sleepy Sheep's not a terrible idea. Because most of the other statuses don't work on him.
Alright.
Or have a lower chance. So yeah, if you go to the right and talk to Colorado Hill, because remember, he was going back to see his wife, so this is the way he would go, but can't see Koopa is blocking it. So we're gonna go kick his ass.
Nice.
This is a bit like the guy at the beginning of Thousand Year Door that you can either pay money to pass or you can fight him. But if you fight him, he gives you a lot of experience, so... So yeah, now you want to start with the Sleepy Sheep. If you run out of Sleepy Sheeps, you can also use your Lullaby Star Power. That will also work.
Yeah, I only have one.
Sleepy. Oh, it didn't work.
Damn it.
Alright, well, you can use the Star Power next round.
Okay.
I would, yeah, you can single target on this guy, whatever you want to use, because he doesn't have any allies. He doesn't call for help. Yeah, you're gonna want defense piercing, primarily.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why we saved before starting this. But yeah, if you put him to sleep, obviously, then you can keep him out. And Lullaby is only 1 star power, so... Thankfully, you get plenty of opportunities to use it. There we go. Now he's out for 4 turns. Apparently being electrocuted does not wake him up somehow. Hammer's gonna be your better bet.
Just the normal one?
I'm not actually sure between the two. Just, you have the upgraded hammer relative to the boots, so... The hammer will be a better option overall. Go ahead and try the Power Quake and see how much it does. Okay, so that does full damage. Yeah, so Power Quake. Power Quake and Electro Dash. It's really weird to see that, like, between this guy and the Chapter 5 boss of the Lava Piranha, is most of the time enemies don't really have, like, elemental or type weaknesses in this game. That's more of a, like, slightly more advanced RPG thing to do, so it's really weird to see them have 2 back-to-back that do. Because the Chapter 6 and 7 bosses don't have elemental weaknesses, and as far as I know, they don't have status weaknesses either. To be fair, I usually don't, like, waste a lot of time checking stuff, because I just find one thing that works and go with it, but it is still a bit weird. But as you've already seen, if you don't, like, consistently put his ass to sleep, he will clearly wreck you if you're not prepared. He's not even the strongest enemy in the game, either. And no, it's not Bowser, either. It's not even close. Bowser hits hard, but he doesn't hit as hard as some of the enemies in Chapter 6. Chapter 6 was the one place in the game that I had my first and only death when I did my practice run. Back to bed with ye.
Okay.
I think it's just the Coke bottle glasses that make him look old.
Probably.
And down he goes. Nice, you got the doubler.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was worth the time.
Totally worth it.
Maybe not without the doubler, but with it, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So he runs off. I think you can talk to Colorado now. I don't think he gives you anything, but you can talk to Colorado and he'll fuck off as well. Oh no, he already left. Okay, cool. Now you can go back and heal again.
Later.
Alright, let's see. How many star pieces do you currently have? Eight. Okay, yeah. So you probably don't need to buy anything from the Merlovely store, so you're good on that front. So unless there are any items you need, for now, we can just do some of the extra stuff. There are 2 of the super blocks we can get in the sewers right now.
Oh.
And then also the... Yep. There's also another boss in there!
Alright, let's do it.
11:04. I mean, we can also stop for the night, too. Either or. Because you did just save.
I did just save. Yeah, and I have work in the morning. Need to be a responsible adult, air quotes.
Boo.
I know, it's the worst.
Of course, I have to go into work tomorrow, and I think I have to be in 3. Or do I have to be in 2? I know it's 2 and 3, or 3 and then 2. But thankfully, it's only for one night. Ah, piss, it is 3. Lame. Well, I'll be sure to send you pictures of the tsunami that has gone through that house, because I haven't been there in like 5 days.
Oh, God.
So, it probably smells great in there right now. Because I don't think Sandra's been in there either.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Saturday or Sunday this week? I'll still be streaming Skyward Sword either Wednesday or Thursday, depending.
Yeah, I don't... let's go ahead and tentatively say Saturday. I'm not aware of any other plans Saturday.
Okay, that works.
But Saturday.
Then we shall continue this on Saturday. Anybody doing anything interesting? Hey, Mario Party 4.
Dude.
But they're fighting the bots. That's no fun. Because the bots are stupid. A lot of people aren't actually, like, doing anything. They're just, like, chatting, which is very weird. Let's just see if we can find anybody else playing Paper Mario. There's Super Mario 64. Oh look, it's the shitty chapter. Y'all know what chapter that is. So, if you enjoy watching this game, and it will enable me to actually type something in the chat. That would be appreciative. Thank you. Then you can go and watch this, where the sequel is being played, Thousand Year Door. It won't spoil anything from this game as well, so it should be nice and easy to watch. Plus, he's pretty early on in the game, so you have not missed too terribly much.